eliminated all enemy teams. Well done.
Yo, what's up, Click21? Welcome back to a fresh new video, guys. We're going to be covering the Warzone Pacific Season 2 pack. I know some of the 32-bit packs have disappeared from Zen Studio, so I wanted to go back to this pack, show you my new aim assist settings, and what I'm using recoil-wise for the well gun and then the Cooper carbine. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright guys, two things before we jump into the video. I want to mention two things. The Patreon, guys, we have 3 different tiers if you want access to some of the spreadsheets. I'll be honest, a lot of the new Vanguard guns are not that great, so we're still kind of focused on a lot of the older weapons. Now, of course, we still have values if you want some of the new values for the Vanguard weapons. We've got 3 different versions of our own scripts on there, guys. Xbox, Tactical Flip, all that good stuff. Check out the Patreon if you are interested. The link will be in the description below. I appreciate the support as always. The love y'all have shown on the Patreon has been absolutely insane. The amount of people that have joined last month, it's been our biggest month ever, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. Now, we also have an affiliate link through NordVPN, guys, if you want to be able to connect to different servers around the country, and then also you can connect to different servers across the world, guys. Check out NordVPN. It also will give you that protection against, you know, all those identity thefts, hackers, anything like that, and you can watch stuff that's not allowed within your country if you want to connect to different countries and stuff like that. So definitely check out NordVPN. They have special promotion going on right now when you do a 2-year plan, and also you can do it for 30 days, get your money back if you don't like it. So check it out in the description below as well. Very much appreciated. So let's go ahead and get to the good stuff of the video today, boys. Alright, so we're going to be talking about the Call of Duty Warzone Pacific Season 2 pack, and that's right here in your Zen Studio. As you can see, guys, I do have the newest version of Zen Studio. I have the mouse and keyboard settings tab. I will say, I don't know why, and I'll have to double check on this over the weekend, why they've gotten rid of the 32-bit pack, and I also noticed they got rid of it for Apex as well. So maybe there's some type of bug, or maybe they're just trying to get it, you know, worked out. But that's why I wanted to go back to the Warzone Pacific Season 2 pack, which is right here, and kind of show you my settings, and then kind of show you what you need to use and what you should be looking for when you set this up. All right, and of course, I know a lot of y'all are already using my scripts or using, you know, Taylor Drift scripts and stuff like that. So if you found a script that you like or one of our scripts, make sure you guys stick with it. But this is also still a good pack. It's a simple pack. I always like to have it as a backup in case the script is acting wonky. And just remember, guys, if you have a script on your Cronus, I wouldn't have more than one script. I would keep one script on there at a time and then kind of go back and forth, obviously, right? So we've got one script, one game pack. That's usually the most I'll put on my Cronus at once. If you start adding more than one game pack and script, sometimes it just starts acting wonky. Like you can go back to the old script and it just won't work properly. So we're gonna go with one script and one game pack, and I'll go ahead and open up this game pack and show you what I'm working with. Of course, always make sure you match your in-game settings when you first pull it up. That's whatever you play on, not what I play on. You're gonna have to make sure you enable your anti-recoil right here. I'm primarily using the Cooper carbine and the well gun right now if I'm using Vanguard weapons. But like I said, guys, I'll be honest, the Vanguard weapons are just not doing it for me right now. I had no problem with the Owen, the well gun, PPSH even. It just seems like the rifles to me are like pea shooters. Even sometimes the SMGs at range, right? And I know SMGs aren't supposed to be good at range. And I've seen a lot of streamers kind of show the same resentment towards these Vanguard weapons. They just don't seem to work well. So I'm still using the XM4 Kilo Cooper carbine is one Vanguard weapon that I will use, and then sometimes I'll still use a Kar 98 Swiss and then add that with FFAR. So, you know, like I said, until they kind of either buff these Vanguard weapons, and I don't know, maybe this is their intention. You know, you're not supposed to have a fast TTK with some of these newer weapons. But anyway, let's go ahead and go through the Cooper carbine, and we'll do the Wellgun recoil values. So I've got it set to around an 8 and a -1 for the Cooper carbine. So that's 8 for your vertical, -1 for horizontal. And then for the well gun, we've got 13 and -1. Always going to have a little bit higher vertical recoil on your SMGs. Now, of course, this is going to be different for everybody. If you're on a different sensitivity, FOV, PC, I'm on PC 105-ish FOV, 77 sensitivity, so it might be a little bit different for me versus what it might be for you, but it shouldn't be too far off. Just try around these settings right here, and then you can kind of adjust it as you need it. Now, of course, one thing you could do is set up multiple profiles, which isn't a big thing to me. I'm only really using one Vanguard loadout, and then, of course, I'll use the XM4 and all those other weapons, which I'll use that with my scripts. One thing you'll need to do when you're scrolling down is turn on the 60-round mag if you're using an AR that has a 60-round, and then, of course, SMG with the well gun, it's only a 40-round mag that I'm using. So I only have a 40 round mag option here. So make sure you guys change that. Otherwise it's going to pull up after it runs out of bullets out of a certain amount of clip. So if you put a 40 round mag and using a gun that has a 60 round clip, after 40 rounds it might start to pull up with that recoil. So make sure you select the right magazine here. And then of course right here guys, just make sure you activate whichever profile you want active when you first turn on this gamepad. Now you will want to make sure you turn weapon profile switch method to automatic, so that way it'll switch between your primary and secondary automatically. And of course we want to enable the aim assist. This is what I'm playing around with so far. The ADS strength, as you all know, I like to turn it down a little bit. I don't like too high of a radius. I want to be able to lock and track my target from long distances very easily, and this is why I always turn on the ADS strength. Now what I like to do is turn these two options down. As you can see here, I've got a 15 and a 19 on the ADS strength and the fire strength, and then my ADS steps and fire steps I turn up, so that speed that you get when you lock onto a target is a little bit quicker. It's just that the radius of the target is not as big. And that's just me personally, guys, because I have a very good sense of tracking when it comes to tracking enemies. If you have really good tracking, guys, I don't recommend having the ADS strength and the fire strength too high, because you're not going to need it. You just really want that quick, snappy steps a little bit higher than what it comes to give you that snappy, sticky aim, right? So that's what I'm using. 15, 19 for the ADS strength and fire strength. ADS step is going to be 6 and 9 for the fire step. And then, of course, scrolling on down the pack, guys, there's not much more you need to worry about. One thing you want to do, obviously, is turn on your slide cancel. Auto ping, I recommend doing it on fire just once, guys, so you don't annoy your teammates every time you shoot. And then, of course, I do have bunny hop enabled, and then hair triggers as well. And then, of course, hair triggers just kind of gives you that option where it's like 10% of the pressure gives you 100% of the force it would require to pull down your trigger. That's enough rambling for now. I pretty thoroughly went through this pack, gave you everything you need to know. Hopefully we get some more 32-bit packs, or at least, you know, they start releasing these in the future. I know the recoil in the 32-bit packs was a little wonky. It was kind of doing it in a circular motion, so maybe that's what they're kind of trying to figure out with some of these packs. So we'll get that updated. We'll figure out what's going on with that. Appreciate all love and support, guys. Make sure you check out the Patreon if you're interested. Follow me on Twitter as well. If you want to contact me, it's a good way to contact me. And of course, check out NordVPN if you're looking for a VPN. If you want to bypass some of that skill-based matchmaking, check the affiliate link in the description below. Make sure you guys sign up. 30-day money-back guarantee. Can't be beat. I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. Enjoy the rest of the video. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Deuces.
Dude, there's a lot, right?
I'm not the enemy, you bastard!
Down two.
Medicine.
Yeah. Dead, probably.
What out here? Got movement.
Hey, I got 3 of y'all back, so good luck. Down the guy.
Airstrike incoming. Be aware.
Fucking enemy speed us.
Just get on your stuff. You gotta go fast. I might be down. You might have to watch my back. Selfing, bro.
Let's get you home.
Right there.
Done. Excellent work. They never...
We're safe here.
Dude, these guys are missing. What the frick?
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Enemy UAV active.
What?
Enemy UAV active. Execute all targets in the AO. Contract confirmed. Let's get to work.